Okay, we're gonna move over to Moose from South Africa. Moose, if you can maybe share in 2 or 3 minutes, please, man.
How's it, guys? Yeah, thanks for this opportunity. I'm gonna try and do the screen share, so bear with me. Cool. So I've been a part of Christian Surfers here down in the Western Cape in South Africa. I'm from Strand, which is like pretty much a neighboring town to Chris's town in Somerset West. So it's more than 10 years ago, I joined the local Christian Surfers Club here in Strand, and yeah, was a part of the family, and then started helping out with the leadership. And then probably about 8 or 7 years ago, I took over the leadership from Mick, which I think a lot of the local guys know. And so me and a few other guys were running the CS Strand. We meet on a Thursday evening to just hang out and always have like some kind of a fun game, or we call it the extreme game, and then we just dig into the word, or we have someone who shares the message. And we often do like fun events, like this is our annual spring paddle, where we just dress up and go for a surf, and yeah, just give thanks to God for the gift of surfing, and that it's that He's given it to us and to use to share His gospel. We also do some fun beach battles and stuff. Always an excuse to dress up. And then if you guys didn't know, the groms in South Africa are quite hardcore. We wrestle sharks for fun. I'm joking, that's quite a funny story, but that was at the CS conference. One of the sharks washed out on the rocks, and the guys were helping it, which is quite cool. We don't just save people, we save sharks as well. And so something I wanted to share about CS is I had quite a good group of leaders around me to help lighten the burden, because I have a full-time job. And then at one stage, a lot of the leaders had to move out of town or had other things they needed to do, and it was just me and Calvin that were pretty much stuck or had to run the show on our own. And it felt a bit overwhelming, and then we just created that, or took that opportunity to give the young guys an opportunity to help out. And so we, like for instance, just running the game, or we did like a Grom takeover once a term where they can run the show. And it was just amazing how it got them to buy into their club. And where we used to have where CS consisted mostly out of high school guys, and when they reached like grade 11 or 12, they would leave because they didn't want people telling them what to do or whatever anymore. They would stick around now because they felt more a part of CS. And at the moment we have guys and girls ranging from the age of like 13 to 25, which is quite amazing. And it actually, in the beginning of the year, I handed over the leadership of CS to one of the youngsters who came up and grew up in CS, Shane. So he took over CS in the beginning of the year. They actually had their meeting this evening also on Zoom. So they're still meeting together. Unfortunately, in lockdown, we can't get together. So this is Shane, who took over. And so handing CS over and gave me the opportunity to join Chris with I2B about 3 years ago. God just put some, like, the poor and the fatherless, he really put onto my heart. And there's a verse or scripture in Ephesians 3 that is very powerful for me, and it talks about how big God's love is, and that we can't even imagine it. And there are so many broken homes around the world, and especially in Africa as well. And yeah, God just stirred something in my heart, and I wanted to share that perfect love just with communities that are basically next door to us. And so I joined Chris with Inspire to Become, and we started doing the surfing development group also once a week. And we have about 12 kids who come every week. And yeah, we do like a little message before the surf, and encouragement, and just to see where everyone is. And yeah, then we just go and surf and have fun, and yeah, enjoy each other. So that's me. Cool. Thanks, Chris.
Loving these pics, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much, bro. Everyone happy with one last story? Can we do one more?